This is my ranking of tactical shooter games like Delta Force that I've played, based purely on my personal experience. Each one is placed from masterpiece down to trash, depending on how realistic the gunplay feels, how well teamwork and positioning matter, and how effectively each game balances strategy with intense combat moments. Let's get straight into the list. Squad places me in large-scale modern warfare where communication decides everything. Shooting feels heavy, and every fight demands patience because one mistake can end my life instantly. I rely on squad voice chat to move, plan, and survive across massive battlefield maps with real players. Long travel between objectives slows pace, but makes each engagement feel more serious and risky. Guns have strong recoil and landing a kill feels earned, while explosions and environments look highly detailed. After spending time in battles that rely on coordination, timing, and survival instinct, I experience how every match pushes teamwork and awareness in a way few shooters deliver, making each encounter feel tense and requiring constant communication with squad members across large maps that reward planning. And patience, while every moment stays grounded in a final masterpiece tier. 6 days in Fallujah, I experience modern combat inspired by real urban warfare. Every mission focuses on teamwork, communication, and careful movement through dangerous buildings. Gunfights feel tense with heavy recoil, and one mistake can end everything instantly. Randomized maps change layouts each time, forcing me to adapt instead of memorizing routes. Communication with squad becomes essential for survival during unpredictable close-quarter encounters. I move slowly, clear rooms, and rely on sound and timing to survive. The experience feels grounded, intense, and unforgiving at every step of the mission. Each match demands patience because positioning matters more than rushing forward. I rarely find safe moments, as threats can appear from any direction. After extended co-op sessions and intense tactical matches, I classify this experience into the highest competitive rating bracket, Excellent tier. Arma Reforger places me in a hardcore military simulation where every movement depends on planning and communication. Gunfights feel slow and grounded, with recoil and positioning deciding survival more than speed or reflex. I constantly rely on maps, compass, and squad coordination instead of any shortcuts or markers. Matches often involve long travel, careful scouting, and sudden chaotic firefights that punish mistakes instantly. Working with a squad becomes the only reliable way to understand objectives and survive complex situations. Vehicles, radio calls, and teamwork create moments where coordination actually matters more than individual action. Many sessions feel unpredictable because teammates shape how the match unfolds each time. The pacing rewards patience and discipline, making every engagement feel intentional rather than rushed or casual. After adapting to its systems, I place this experience in the great tier. Arena Breakout Infinite places me into an extraction shooter where every raid is about risk, loot, and survival. I enter matches with random squads, moving through compact maps filled with both AI enemies and real players. Every fight feels tense because losing means dropping most of my gear and starting over. I often plan routes carefully, listen for footsteps, and avoid unnecessary fights while trying to extract safely. The gunplay feels grounded, and each encounter can swing instantly based on positioning and ammo choice. Loadouts and gear variety give flexibility without forcing deep systems on every run. Even short sessions feel intense because every decision matters during raids. Each match rewards patience and awareness more than rushing into fights. After spending time with its loop and getting used to its flow, I place this experience in the good tier. Hell Let Loose starts large-scale World War II battles where teamwork and communication decide everything. I move across huge realistic maps where every soldier has a role that directly affects match outcomes. Combat feels slow and tactical, where positioning and coordination matter more than raw kills. I often rely on squad voice chat to build spawn points, defend sectors, or push objectives through planned attacks. Gunfights feel intense because visibility, distance, and timing all change how each encounter plays out. Vehicles, artillery, and commander support add more depth to every battle. Each match feels like a full military operation rather than simple firefights, with shifting front lines and constant team coordination shaping progress. The experience rewards patience, structure, and awareness across large battles, and I place it at the highest level of execution as Masterpiece tier. Enlisted sets large-scale World War II battles, where squad control and battlefield awareness shape every fight. I move through detailed maps, filled with infantry, tanks, and aircraft, while leading a small squad that can be switched between after each death. Combat feels fast and chaotic, yet still grounded, with positioning and timing deciding survival more than pure aim. I often rely on squad commands to capture objectives, hold key zones, and push through enemy defenses under heavy fire. Weapons feel responsive, and vehicle combat adds another layer of pressure during engagements. Each match constantly shifts between infantry clashes and larger combined arms warfare. The progression system keeps unlocking new squads and equipment over time, changing how battles are approached. After spending time with its squad-based structure and large-scale warfare, I rank it in the good tier. Battlefield 6 brings large-scale modern warfare, where 64-player battles mix infantry combat, vehicles, and team-based objectives. I move across city maps and open areas where destruction, positioning, and class roles shape every encounter. Combat feels fast and intense, with quick time to kill forcing careful movement and awareness in every fight. I often rely on class abilities like healing, resupplying, and anti-vehicle tools while working with squad mates to control objectives. Modes like Conquest and Breakthrough constantly shift battle flow as teams push and defend across changing front lines. Weapon progression and attachments unlock through consistent use, rewarding steady play across matches. Vehicles and infantry coordination add another layer of strategy in large fights. The mix of classic battlefield structure and modern improvements creates strong replay value, placing it in the excellent tier. Gray Zone Warfare is an extraction shooter where survival depends on slow movement, gear management, and constant risk assessment. I travel through large jungle maps while completing basic missions, looting equipment, and trying to extract safely without losing everything on death. Gunfights feel realistic but often inconsistent, with enemy AI and players both capable of ending runs quickly. I spend a lot of time waiting for helicopters, regrouping with squads, and dealing with long downtime between fights. Weapon customization is detailed but feels overwhelming and slows down the flow of gameplay. Performance issues and occasional bugs interrupt the experience, making fights less reliable than intended. While the concept of high-risk extraction gameplay is strong, the execution feels rough and unbalanced in practice. With its systems, pacing issues, and inconsistent flow taken into account, I rank it in the mediocre tier. Insurgency Sandstorm focuses on grounded modern combat, where every shot matters and mistakes are punished instantly. I move through tight urban maps where positioning, sound, and timing decide survival more than movement speed or aim tricks. Gunplay feels heavy and realistic with strong recoil, loud audio feedback, and fast time to kill that makes every encounter tense. I rely on teamwork and communication to push objectives, hold positions, and coordinate attacks across narrow and dangerous lanes. Loadouts feel flexible with attachments and class roles shaping how each fight plays out. Matches stay intense because there is little room for error once combat starts. Even simple movement between cover can become risky under enemy fire. The experience rewards careful play and awareness throughout every engagement, and I rank it in the excellent tier. Escape from Tarkov defines the extraction shooter experience with extreme realism, where survival depends on careful planning, map knowledge, and gear management. I enter raids with high risk since every death means losing almost everything carried into the match. Combat feels slow, tense, and unforgiving, where a single bullet can end a run instantly. I spend most of the time listening for footsteps, checking angles, and moving cautiously through dense environments filled with both players and AI threats. Looting and progression create a strong loop of risk and reward, pushing each raid to matter heavily. Weapon customization and ammo types add depth, but also create a steep learning curve that takes time to understand. Even with performance issues and occasional bugs affecting consistency, the core gameplay loop stays highly engaging, and I rank it in the masterpiece tier. That's my full ranking of tactical shooters like Delta Force, based on how they handle realism, teamwork, and combat intensity. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.